Well, we are cooking in the kitchen. Welcome back. Maine Restaurant Week kicks off this Saturday, and dozens of delicious menu items will be featured.
Maybe even hundreds. One restaurant taking part is the Knotted Apron in Portland. Joining us now is Chef Ryan Hickman. Good morning, Ryan. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I'm excited about this dish. But first, can you tell us how you ended up opening up the Knotted Apron and the type of cuisine you're cooking up there?
Sure. So we, it was something that we just kind of fell into. We opened in 2020, so about 6 weeks before the pandemic hit.
Wow.
You know, there was some ups and downs along the way, but we got it pretty dialed in at this point.
Yeah, I always like to find out what made you to call the restaurant what it is, Knotted Apron.
It's kind of a personal story. I was doing some laundry, and the aprons would always get like all knotted up when they came out of the dryer, and it would take me, you know, half an hour to untie all the knots. And thought this would be a great name for a restaurant.
Fantastic. So let's talk about what you're featuring for Maine Restaurant Week, and this
Sure.
is one of the dishes we'll be finding.
Yes. So I'm going to make some mushroom risotto. So this will be an appetizer for the 3-course for Maine Restaurant Week.
All right, so tell us how you cook it so we know the magic behind it.
One thing I know about risotto is it's all about how long you cook it for.
Sure.
Right?
So this is how we do it at the restaurant. We par cook it ahead of time. So you sweat the onion, add the rice and the wine, and then gradually add in the stock and stir like you always want to keep stirring it. So we'll get it to this point of al dente and take it off and chill it. And then at that point, you can finish it within 5 minutes.
Now, I know al dente for pasta, but how do you can tell when it's for mushrooms?
Or for a risotto.
For risotto, yeah.
It's rice, so just a slight bite to it, just like for pasta.
Yeah.
If you bring it back at this point, that's when we're gonna add our butter and cheese and like finish the dish. So it's great for like even cooking at home. You know, you could have dinner ready in 10 minutes if you like planned ahead and like batched it out. So.
Let's talk about Maine Restaurant Week and
Sure.
why it's so important to restaurants in general and for you, especially this time of year.
Yeah, it's always been like a slow time of year, so it's just a great time to get people excited about going out to eat and trying different spots. The price point's reasonable, so I feel like it gives people a chance to go places that they they wouldn't normally go, or you know, somewhere they've been wanting to go for a while. Like it just kind of sparks that.
All right. We're boiling right now, so what happened? How do we bring this to a boil, and what happens next?
Okay, so do you want to add some butter in here?
I'd love to. How much? The whole thing?
Yeah, let's
Just do it. We love a buttery
do the whole
risotto.
thing.
There you go.
Oh
That's
my.
great. Some mushroom duxelle. So this is.
I'll have Katie do that. You're better with the
Okay,
mushrooms, yeah.
absolutely. Well, I love mushrooms. I'll put all that in. What is duxelle, mushroom duxelle?
So they're mushrooms that have been finely diced, or you can pulse them in the food processor.
Oh, okay.
And you cook it down, so you cook all the water out of it, so it's a very condensed mushroom flavor. And yeah, with risotto,
Ooh, that looks so good already.
The more you stir, the better.
Yep.
We're gonna sprinkle in some cheese.
Yum.
Sprinkle in or pour?
Yeah, pour.
And I was reading online, you have a lot of French, influence in your dishes. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, we're doing a bouillabaisse for an entree for Maine Restaurant Week.
I know. What is this?
This is mushroom stock.
Okay.
So what's nice about this is that you can continue to add stock to get the desired. Like some people like their risotto kind of like mound up in the bowl, and others it's more flat, which is how we serve it at the restaurant.
It looks so good already.
Yeah. So how many deals do you have going on for Restaurant Week?
So we have one 3-course offering, and they get choice of appetizer, entree, and then You'll get chocolate pot de crème.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that. We're
Let's
talking
talk
dessert.
about your location as well, and just being in
Sure.
that neighborhood. How is that? Why do you like being there?
It's nice because we're in a residential neighborhood, so we'll get a lot of people that walk down, especially in the summer. We do burger night on Thursdays, so that's kind of like a pull to get
Yeah.
people in, which has been great, and we get a lot of returning guests that they might come every week for a burger.
I love a good burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about being a chef. What drew you to this profession, and you wake up every morning with a passion to do this because you have to have a passion to be a chef.
Sure. Yeah, I started washing dishes when I was 15 and got kind of thrown on the line, and I've just loved it ever since. Just the adrenaline kick, and I fell in love with the food itself, and that really kind of keeps me going. And then also the people, the staff is great. It's fun talking to the guests, and just all aspects are enjoyable.
Do you feel
most
kind
of
of
the time.
proud of where you've come? Opening right before COVID. What a challenging time.
Yeah, all the ups and downs, but it feels good to be at the spot that we're at right now.
All right.
That's
So
amazing.
how long does this cook for now?
So this is ready to
Looks
go.
good to me.
All right, so we're ready to go. And then it turns out like, oh, you only got this right here. All right.
Yep, thank you.
Yes, we're going to plate the
So we
risotto.
We'll plate one up.
It's a nice portion too. Is there one item on your menu that you feel like customers should never miss out on?
Definitely risotto would be one, which
smells
is
so good.
why we wanted to do it for
Sure.
Restaurant Week, just to kind of showcase the dishes that we normally have on the menu.
It smells unbelievable.
I'm sure you get the spoon ready there, Katie. She's gonna be nice. Do you have
so
a favorite
good.
dish you grew up like that's a must eat that's why it helped you become a chef too? Like just one certain meal that man, I gotta have.
There's really not I kind of my favorites are always bouncing around. There's no specific dish. One week I want to eat Vietnamese, the next week it's French food or
Whatever you're in the mood for, I like that.
yeah. So yeah, I have some spoons. I know you've
there
been
we go.
really wanting to try
Oh, there
this.
you
Well,
go.
Jeff doesn't.
Katie,
I'm
go for
gonna
it.
dig in. Okay. And while I'm digging in, let everybody know where they can find you and your hours, and then you're taking a little break in April, correct?
Correct. So we're open Wednesday through Saturday.
Oh my
Gonna
goodness.
give it
All right.
try.
Okay,
All right.
it's so good. Jeff doesn't typically prefer mushrooms, but he's gonna try it and take one for the team.
Typically,
I was being polite, Jeff.
being polite. Yeah. Here we go.
It's really,
No, it's not that
really
bad.
good.
You know what?
Okay.
Here's the thing: is I think it's the texture of mushrooms that I don't like. So you can't really. There's no
okay.
texture
Really
with
tell,
this.
yeah.
No.
So it just seems like some, I don't know, some risotto dish, right? I
It's
couldn't
delicious.
tell it was mushrooms.
And
so
all
it's
local.
good. It really
Yeah.
is.
Great.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Chef. And
Thank
you'll be open for Maine Restaurant Week and then taking a break, and then you plan to reopen in April. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. Check it out. Unbelievable. If you like risotto and you like mushrooms, this is the dish for
And
you.
full disclosure, I really didn't think it was good.
It's
I
really
did.
good.
Yeah, I did. You were like,
Awesome.
mushrooms, but I liked it. It was good.
All right.